Hey, we is Gang TV.
This is Ye and J Prince. I'm making this video to address the ongoing back and forth between myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken shots at each other, and it's time to put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the two biggest albums of the year, live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together. Beautiful.
Hey, that was clearly a forced apology, homie. Is what I'm gonna say firstly, right? Now, the whole reason why we examining this video in the first place is because Drake, right? For those of y'all who don't know, Drake and 21 Savage just dropped the album, right? Little joint venture called Her Loss. Go check that out when you get a chance, right? But Drake, right, he seemingly threw like a little blim at Kanye on the album. And I'm like, man, what's this about, dog? Like, why you doing this? And I'm like, okay, I think I got a reason why. I think I might understand why. If y'all think back, right, to when Kanye and Drake initially squashed their little beef, right? Which, like I said, that looked forced, right? If you think back to that, it was all on behalf of Larry Hoover. But they wasn't able to get nothing accomplished with that situation. As a matter of fact, I think it was something about some footage. A lady named Karen Chapman had the footage in her possession, right? That's how J Prince and WAC 100 ended up getting into it.
It's no secret that I, along with the Hoover family, lawyers, and friends, are fighting hard for Larry Hoover's freedom that the First Step Act law says he deserves. Meanwhile, this dude WAC and Karen Chapman has taken a position to work against the Hoover family by trying to monetize off his name and withhold footage that could contribute to his freedom. So if it's one thing this whack dude is telling the truth about, is that I don't fuck with him.
WAC ended up getting called into the situation because apparently, these is Reggie Wright words. Apparently, Karen Chapman had the footage, right? And in the midst of them trying to do this little benefit concert and put all their efforts together to get Larry Hoover out, they thought that footage that Karen had wouldn't do nothing but help that. Come to find out, they was trying to pull some extortion tactics on Karen, according to Reggie Wright. Reggie say the lady Karen got in contact with him because she was getting a cold line pushed on her by the Prince family. So in turn, Reggie Wright ended up contacting WAC 100 because he know how WAC move out here. Contrary to a lot of niggas believe, like, well, you know, it's just different levels, man. It's levels to this shit, right? So some people be looking at WAC like he a guppy, and, you know, you really ain't in a position to look at a nigga like that because you just ain't been through it. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, if he wasn't reliable in the street aspect, Reggie wouldn't have hit him up, right? To come to the ladies, especially when we talking about people who got the reputation as such, right? When we talking about the Prince family, you know, they got this big old scary dairy reputation, and, you know, like I said, they was trying to use that reputation to get the lady to fork over the video, right? Long story short, they didn't end up getting that footage, man. WAC wasn't happy.
First the nigga said, wait, what the nigga just say? He ain't never knew I was working with who? What my PTR say, bro?
That nigga asking about the prices.
You trying to buy it? He knew you had it.
He asking the lady prices on the motherfucker. Why would
He
he
know
ask
I
the
had
prices
it because I went and told him, hey, lady contacted me, this what they got. Y'all, what y'all want to do? She talking to me. Like, I seen the footage. It's about 5-6 hours shit. It's crazy. She got the contracts. She owned the footage. What y'all want to do?
So basically, if
So
the
why
fucking
he
if
mad
they're
at
if
you
they
though?
were
Like, why he
interested
get mad at you?
in
Come on.
purchasing the footage, you get a cut, right?
Bro, I wasn't even on by
Say they
no
what?
motherfucking cut.
He's
So I'm
Nigga,
fucking
saying
lying now. So what's the name
I
lying?
so
wasn't on
Hey,
no
Prince Junior's
fucking
lying.
cut. Actually, I wasn't even talking to him. I was talking to Ye.
Now, to fast forward all the way to where we at now, right, with this new song, Circo Loco, where it seemed like Drake is kind of like getting at Kanye. You feel me? He say, Bottega shades with the gray tints. Introduced me to her nigga, yeah, it makes sense. Gotta put her on a team, got a great Benz, link up with the ops. Bitch, I did that shit for J Prince. Bitch, I did that shit for mob ties. Feel like 17 two-purse fraud guys. And I never been the one to go apologize me. I'd rather hit him up one more time. You feel me? Went crazy. And I'm like, well, if we talking about doing shit for mob ties, right? The latest resolution I can think of when it comes to mob ties and Drake, right, is the Kanye situation. And it's crazy because it give us some insight a little bit into how Drake be thinking. You feel me? Nigga moving slimy out here. Nigga renege on the beef squash. You know what I'm saying? Like that fast. And I think it's because they couldn't come to a resolution or get the ball rolling as far as it goes with Larry Hoover and his freedom. And then to speak on Larry Hoover freedom, right? What don't make sense to me and kind of like make WAG theory seem that much more valid, right? Because you know WAG was saying he think Jay Prince and him is trying to keep Larry Hoover down by default. And it's like, if y'all so infamous, right, and y'all got this reputation that y'all got, been under investigation, right, basically not in good standing with them people, then why would it make sense for y'all to be associated with freeing of Larry Hoover, right? I don't know, man. It do kind of like make you think. And to get even more up to date, right? Like how I was talking about, they got this, you know, stellar reputation, or had, because like it's been a few blemishes. If we think about this Dude the Jeweler situation, you think about this Takeoff situation, and it's been situations prior to this. A lot of the people are starting to look at them in a different light, and it's a cold game, man, because the Pops, he did so much in order to gain the reputation and the reverence they got from a lot of people. You feel me? But it seems like that's starting to kind of go out the window. Like I said, man, due to Jay Prince Jr., he rubs a lot of people the wrong way. And you got to think, right? His Pop shoes are big shoes to fill. You can't really fault a man for trying to fill them shoes. You know what I'm saying? You can't even fault a man for trying to make his own legacy, but being somewhat misguided in the process. Because we feel me, we don't only get our game from our parents, we get our game from, you know, the streets, our environment. Some people will argue, man, he grew up in a private school and this, that, and the 30, privileged nigga out here acting up. He also grew up around some mob shit too, as well. You feel me? And hearing all the stories, you know how it go, man. But yeah, man, it's you know, it was a trip though, me noticing the little blend from Drake to Kanye, right? I know y'all been hearing some of the rumors and this, that, and the third about what's been going on, man. They say the shooter is supposed to turn himself in today. He done got shot yesterday and got killed. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it's hard not to think that some of the rumors that was going on surrounding the little youngster that was involved in a Takeoff situation wasn't like some more type of like damage control. You know? But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about Drake and him getting that Kanye kind of crazy on this new song. Speaking of Drake, they say Drake unfollowed Jay Prince and them, and then he followed back. Wack was on top of everything, man. He was just watching to see how shit go. They say Quavo unfollowed them niggas, man, which is, come on, man, it's natural. You know,
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. She need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no sin, cause I never Captain Saber, ho.
Fake ass motherfuckers be showing all that fake ass love. Keep that shit away from me. Keep that fake ass shit away from me, nigga. Before I explode on one of you bitch ass niggas, nigga.
Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho.